everybody. Brian here, coming up on December 30th, 23:09 p.m. Last 25 hours of 2021. Alright, so I've got 4 documents here, Word documents to look through, generated for Binance. I'm going to go through them. Right now, the only ones, this is a clear difference between Kraken and Binance, is there's only two sadly to say, two opportunities. Litecoin, if that. Atom's been doing well. I put a notification on that. It's done really well. So here we are at the price of $25.56. Up $31 at 20%, and there it is. Anyways, so we have that, and we're just playing around with interactive brokers still, and then we got Binance. So with Binance, I'm going to show you pretty well in parallel the opportunities of wealth creation versus being on some like Kraken. Or Coinbase. So let's get to it. Let's do it. All right, so let's pull up the shorts first. The market is positive, believe it or not. Very flat, but there are some coins moving. Let's first do the shorts. So here are going to be some big falls, and here's the shorts. Bitcoin leads the way. Actually, I'll just call them off, and we'll see what we can pull off here. Alright, so first one is, as I've been doing, because today's the 29th, we can actually focus on the 30th and the 20th. So we'll do a search for both. Okay, so alright, so we have here in a short, we have here, is this a Bitcoin? We have a bullish call for Bitcoin. Let's check that out. Alright, so with Bitcoin, remember everything's all in USDT that I prefer. So let's figure that out. BTC USDT. Alright, so helps to get this right. BTC. This may take a while, but just want to show you the difference between the two is pretty huge between Binance and Kraken. So here we go. Bitcoin. Don't know if I see a breakout potential here. It's been very flat, but that's what the signal's getting generated here for. Here's the 30th again, so we have another one for AXS. Now, let me just say this. If this news about Binance allowing myself out of Ontario to trade in Binance going into next year, 2022, this is going to be a huge deal, because this coin, I think, was the best coin of the year that I know of. AXS is a gaming coin. So when you look at declining and flat, that's a 15-minute chart. When you look at the 1 hour, yeah, you can see this huge drive up. Let me pull up the daily. This thing outperformed. You can see here it was down at 780, and it went all the way up to $160. That's a massive return. Okay, huge. You know, you hear about Solano and all that, but that is probably the biggest return yet, and has declined. Now, would I pay a lot of attention to this? No. As a buy signal, AXS. But let's continue along here. Solano's another one. Let's compare that to AXS. Those are probably the top two coins that I know of. I haven't really compared Sand a lot, but I know Sand has moved up a lot. So again here, we've got a coin here back in July, August, let's say $37 all the way up to $260. Massive return, just massive. And the nice thing about this coin, it's held its own. It hasn't declined as much compared to all the other coins, even with AXX. You can see that decline's a little deeper than with Solano. So that I'm a little confident about. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So again, the funny thing is, this is crypto by shorting. Let's do now the 29th. So we have Alice. Now we have another bullish signal. So Alice has done fairly well. I've seen it a lot. I mean, as you know, I've been mostly on Kraken, but with Binance, pretty good return here as well. So here, if you look at a low point here, July, $4.58 to $28, 7-time return. Held its own. Again, it's not a bad coin, not the greatest, but not bad. Let's see what else we got here. So we have here Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash has been doing pretty good as well. In fact, I think I had more trades with Bitcoin Cash than I had with Bitcoin. So let's look at that one. Yeah, it's been very flat. You can see there on a daily basis. So there's not much going on there. We're just hitting the difficult time of where everything consolidates, which is clearly it's doing. But there are going to be, I'm sure there's some trending coins here, as I've already highlighted in the two other ones from Kraken. So we're just looking for them now. There's just so many to go through with Binance. So now we have Alice. So we got those two. That's done. So let's look at the ones to long. This is unfiltered long, by the way. Usually you could filter by volume or trend. Here we've got our long here. So let's do today, 30th. And you can see in the report that those candlestick signals get generated on the 30th at around 19 o'clock. So here I'm going to put in the 29th, see if there's anything generated from last night or from yesterday. And again, this is unfiltered long. Nothing. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. Well, it's blank anyways. I should have caught that. Anyways, let's do the first one. The longs filtered by trendline slope. I've talked about that in the last few videos. Let's see here, what do we got? Okay, so we got Solano, we've seen that. AVAX, let's check out that. That's Avalanche. One thing I like about Binance is when the coins move, you're going to be right in it in the early stages instead of being on Kraken and catching the tail end of that. So here you got Avalanche has already moved in the last December 12th from $80 to $130. Sorry, 123. Looks like the peak and then drop back. This could leg up. I don't know if there's enough momentum there. So we got a bullish signal there. That's good. We got another bullish signal here for ICP. ICP is another coin that has moved up pretty good. Let's see here, 1 hourly basis. So you can see here it did move up in the past little bit here, 21 cents all the way up to 29 cents. And will it move up again? Tough to say. Not convincing on that signal there, but. And again, what you want to look for are positive slope. always positive slope. There's enough coins usually in a downturn that you can just focus on those coins that have had a fairly positive slope. So ICP looks like that's one of them. Oh no, I digress. Yeah, you can see that negative slope here. So again, that's one of the coins that I would not take. But it just adds to a higher probability of losses because the coin doesn't produce. So let's look for 29th. So we have here FXS. This is a new coin. Let's check out this coin. So this coin has had a nice positive trend there. It's a fairly new coin by the look of it. So it's developing a good history here. So let's look at that coin. So this is what I love about Binance. When you get in those early stages of those coins that just got listed, prove themselves after a week or so, and then start to take off. So let's look at this one, FXS USDT. Wow. That's a huge. I would definitely say yes to that. So you see here, we got a coin here from $14 all the way up to $32. That is a huge. So that has not shown any sign of slowdown. So if you caught that trade, even to hodl it in the early stages of this massive ride up, that's the sort of thing you want to participate in. You don't want to participate in coins that are like okay, let's look at this. So we got Luna here. So being like that FXS, that is the kind of coin that will make you very wealthy, looking for those kind of coins on Binance. And nobody will talk about them for a while. So Luna still continues to pump. Look at this. All the way from July. 7.474 and $100, and that's from July. 740 to $100. Wow. And it's now just dropped off. So this is a daily chart. So if you start to look at the 15-minute, 20-minute, there's a no-brainer here. Definitely a no-brainer. I feel bad for the Americans that miss out on this stuff. You know? Let's see what else we got here. So we got Luna. We have here Mana. Now on Mana, you'll probably have better volume, better liquidity on Binance than on Kraken. Not here to knock Kraken. They have great customer support compared to Binance. But once you get used to how Binance works, you can do quite well with it. Same thing with interactive brokers, I'm learning. So it's establishes support here. Question is, will it start to take off like here back in October when Facebook renamed itself to Meta? I don't think so. It's definitely a coin to watch. So we have here a bearish signal on FTM. I'm very curious because I hear a lot of hype on this coin, but this might be in its last stage. I don't know. Could be last stages of hype. I don't know. But before you know it, then Kraken will kind of pump it or add it to its list, and it's too late. So here you can see it's kind of like looks dead in the world. Well, it's had a nice rally up till a few days ago, so it's not too bad. $1.40 to $2.40. That's pretty good actually. So this could continue, but I'm not sure. I don't think so. Continuing along. So we have here FXS. We've seen that. That's pretty incredible. Luna, Mana, and FTM so far. All right, so let's go over to the unfiltered. If these downturns continue, let me just check some of these coins because I've not checked their pot. So Luna, I know, has a very good steep. Well, it's not. It's starting to lose its momentum here because it's not as strong. That's Luna. but it's still positive. Let's check out Mana. Mana's starting to weaken as well. That's steepness in the slope. And what was it, FTM? That's not as strong as well, and that's because of all the downward pressure. But if you start looking at FXS, it's like, wow, you can't argue that. Alrighty, so let's go over to the volume now. So now we're looking at our coins based on volume. So let's go do the usual thing. 30 for just a signal. So ZIL has been hyped up a lot. Let's see here. ZIL. Yeah, it's been beaten down pretty good for the last day or so. Actually, that's a daily chart. Wow. 15 minute. Had a nice couple of swings here, but yeah, not my top pick. Doge, I'll look at it, bullish. This has been a big disappointment for a long time. You can't have a coin operating off of somebody like Elon Musk talking about it. Oh, we don't want that one, not Dodo. Doge. Doge. Yeah, it's been pretty flat there. So, dead to the world. 15 minute, yeah, nothing much. Alright, so continuing along here. JSMY. Okay, I'm not even going to look at that. That's a negative. Okay, VET has a pretty good. That slope is okay. The steepness of it. So let's see here. What do we got? We have bullish. I haven't seen VET in a while. I used to like VET. It's good to see it's still in the game, but it was not traded on Kraken. So let's check out this one. Yeah, very flat. It's a typical story of a lot of these coins. But it's the FXS, man. I mean, come on. You cannot deny that. GST, bullish. How's this? I remember this coin was okay on Kraken. Not very strong, but considering JST, yeah, very flat. Continuing along. That's it. Now let's look at the 29th. Okay, so we have here CDL Sun. Oh, it's a bearish signal. We don't want that. Sheep, I'll look at that, but I think I saw it earlier. It didn't really excite me. But that FXS, man, woo, wow. Yeah, sheep's not been pretty flat too. Okay. Let's see here. We got sheep, sun. So yeah, that's all we got. Not very much. FXS is the one. Before you get all the crypto kitties, talk about that one to the moon kids, you call them. All right, so so far what I liked was Solano for sure. FXS. I mean, there's no doubt on that. That thing's on fire. All right, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, folks. Don't forget. If you want, we've got our contact page. Get on our email list at quantlabs.net/contact. And go from there, because as I said, a couple of things you might have missed. We are getting it. Looks like getting into ETFs with interactive brokers. So if you want, just visit quantlabs.shop. We are going to wind down a sale fairly soon. Just like this. Anyways, I'm gonna just shut down. Thanks for watching.